Hello and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. So, I am going to be continuing the quest Slumbering Roots. I have to go and find Arakunti, who is somewhere over here, according to the little tracker. Just down there, in fact. I think I can get down there faster. This should be the Grove of Dreams. Let's look for Arakunti. Oops. If I don't keep getting stuck on things.
Violet grass is a plant that enjoys a moist environment and is best picked after it rains. If you should choose to pick any,
that one over there.
Be sure to store them
It's probably an Aranara. Hey, are you Arakunti? Huh? Why did he run away? Oh, right. Arapandu did say that Arakunti had hidden himself. Let's give it a try. When he hears familiar music, we should... Okay. Okay, let's play it. And, let's see. Wait. Oh, that was a different one. At least I think it was different. Oh, we finally found you. You're Arakunti, aren't you? Oh, one might not be. Uh-huh, what do you mean by that? Because one might be a tree, or rain, or a dream of Vana, or the strings of a musical instrument. Paimon didn't understand a word of what he just said. Did you, Aether? Me neither. Paimon feels like she knows the meaning of each individual word, but they stop making sense once you string them together into a sentence. Why are the Golden Nara and Small Flying Thing here to find Arakunti? Paimon's not some small flying thing. Wait, Paimon's actually is a flying... Anyway, Paimon's Paimon. Your Golden Nara also has a name, and that's Aether. Arapandu told us that you're in the Grove of Dreams, and he sent us to check up on you. You can tell Arapandu that Arakunti is fine, the Grove of Dreams is fine, and the Moist Dreams are also fine. Okay, Aether, let's head back and talk to Arapandu. Or maybe not. We came here to heal the Verona contraption. That was close. Paimon was almost led by the nose. You can tell Arapandu that Arakunti doesn't want to lead Paimon by the nose, and why is the grass blocking our view? Or not grass, but the leaves of that plant. Anyways, Arapandu probably doesn't want to know that. Paimon doesn't want to know either, or want to either. What on earth is going on with this Aranara? I recall Arapandu saying... He said Arakunti's more distant from Nara. Does that mean Arakunti doesn't know how to communicate with people? Actually, we're the ones who don't know how to communicate with Aranara. Oh, that's right. We're the ones who should try to follow the local customs and learn how to communicate with them. But now that you mention it, how do Aranara communicate anyway? What do you think? Small flying thing? Or, well, how about we start using metaphors? There we go. Let Paimon try. The Golden Nara is just like a Tavat fried egg. Actually, let's just ask Arakunti directly. Can you tell us exactly how Aranara communicate with each other? We really want to learn. Why do you want to learn? Nara is Nara, Paimon is Paimon, and Aranara is Aranara. Arakunti sees. Paimon also wants to turn into a seed and be buried in the soil. No, not at all. Does the Golden Nara want to become a seed? No thanks. Too bad, seeds are nice. We've almost forgotten what we came here for. It's for Festival Utsava. We need to heal the Verona contraption for Festival Utsava so that the weather will return to normal, and there will be no more of those nasty spores. Paimon is right. It's for the sake of Festival Utsava, and for the sake of the center of the Blue Earth. A humid Grove of Dreams is good, but the spores are bad. The mushrooms that can run are bad too. There's also too much rain, and so the mushrooms have become difficult to cook. Hey, see? You can be clear after all. We are going to heal the Verona contraption. Come with our Tighnari, Aether, and Paimon. Sure. How far in do we have to go? We have to go somewhere up there? So how do I get up there, exactly? I think I can take this up, obviously. But there might be more in this area. I was hoping that I'd find one of those things that could allow you to zip straight up, but I don't know if I want to fight these guys or not. There is a treasure chest right here, though, so maybe I should.
Here we go.
No battle music. Again.
Let's move out.
I wonder why that happens so often. Oops, I did not know that I was still using her. I thought I'd switched over to Ayaka. I wasn't really paying attention.
Brace yourselves.
Here we go.
Time for takeoff.
Oh, wow. That went in the wrong direction. Okay, hopefully nothing fell.
Today is a lucky day.
Oh. I thought I'd gotten all of them. I may as well get this one too then. For the fungal spores. Okay. So where exactly does it want me to go? Somewhere up there. I'll try to ignore anything else I find down here right now. The roots of a big tree. Excellent. A wet breathing can be heard. A drowsy tune. Huh? Paimon still can't understand what you're saying, Archon, but whatever. Speaking of which, Paimon didn't think this place would be so large on the inside. Guess this is what they mean when they say more than meets the eye, huh? Also, is it just Paimon, or does this place feel very different from other places? Are we going to look for the leaves that feed energy to the Verona contraption in a place like this? It's here, but it's not here. One can hear its voice, smell its breath, see its veins, but Paimon can't find it. Huh? What was that about? If Paimon can't find it, then what about me? The golden Nara can see the melody, like the cool breeze of night, the sudden fall of a raindrop, the thousand dream fragments of a lake's broken surface. Well, that sure sounds impressive. As expected of Aether. Hee. Wait. You're stealing Paimon's line, Aether. Nara Aether turning into Paimon is even scarier than dancing with mushrooms within Marana. Can't imagine that. That's why this kind of thing won't happen. Best that it never does. And Archon, can't you be more clear? Where in the world are we going to find the leaves of the Verona contraption? In dreams. Wait, then then why didn't you say so in the first place? Because you didn't ask where in the first place. Paimon thinks that the Aranara way of communicating has hit her all of a sudden. Archon, can you tell us where each of the 3 leaves we're looking for is located? Yes. Wow, so you really only answer questions that are asked directly, huh? Okay, so where are these 3 locations? Over here, and on the other side. Wait. You're not describing anything. And Paimon is defeated. Hey, Paimon's defeat is your defeat. They're the same thing. Archon's words can't be counted on, so how are we supposed to find those 3 locations? The Verona contraption was made by the most remarkable Aranara, so the links between the branch and the leaves are invisible yet visible. Nara Aether can see Aranara, and if you can see the traces of Aranara, then you can find your way. But Paimon can't believe she understood that. We'll find it if we follow the trails of Aranara, right? Oh, come on. At least give Paimon the chance to answer this time, would you? Speaking of which, our Pandu did say there was a dream something. Didn't we learn Aranara music before? We just need to play. Okay. So where exactly I'm supposed to play it over there. Sounds like a plan. So is this going to take me into a domain? Yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about that if it's like that for all three of them. Oh wow, this is a pretty big domain, isn't it? Wait a second. Is this the same area that I was in before? Or am I crazy? Oh! It didn't teleport me to a domain, it just made it so that that was visible now. You know what? I'll do that to create some little things for myself. Good. And if I can, I'd like to find that down there. It's right here. Okay. And do that again. I can use this to zip around. Where is this one located? All the way down there. Okay. I noticed that the that there was a what do you call it up there? Dendroculus. So I'll get that eventually. Okay, this should do it. But Archon isn't in the dream. Let's exit the dream and let's form, shall we? I'll do that once I get some stuff in here. I definitely want to get the what do you call it? The Dendroculus, since I'll probably forget about it if I don't get it while I'm here.
Whirling snow. Allow me.
Hey you. Die. And that's enough, right? Yeah. Thank you. Okay, I don't need to turn this anymore. But I do need to get out of here. And I'll solve some stuff along the way, too. Here. I wonder where the pedestal is. It's not down here, that's for sure. Oh, there is a pedestal down here. Here we go. Woodland died. What? How did I get that? Finally got ya. Okay, let's talk to Archon, who should be somewhere over here, right? Am I wrong? Maybe it's over here. Yeah, I have to play the song again. We're back. Archon heard you. The whimpers have turned into a gentle tune, but to merge it into a great flow of sound, we still need your help, Archon. Hee. Paimon will be counting on you. He's gonna do his dance, isn't he? Archon knows. Oh, it even, like, sang a little bit? Neat. Oh, then there shouldn't be any problem now, right? Paimon hopes we can heal the Verona contraption soon, or Apon Woods will be full of spores. Just thinking about it makes Paimon... Achoo! Paimon can't believe that you, Aranara, have no reaction to spores. How are you not affected at all? Aranara are not unaffected. Aranara just cook mushrooms, but spores are too small and too many to catch. Then the Verona contraption wasn't... When the Verona contraption wasn't broken, Vana didn't have so many mushrooms, so healing the Verona contraption could make everything better. Except Marana. Things will surely get better. Yeah, we'll help too. We will find a way to deal with Marana too. Is Nara Aether Nara Verona? Huh? Why are you asking all of a sudden? Our Pandu said that Nara Verona was a golden brave Nara. Together with Aranara, she healed the Verona contraption, drove away the black rain and mud, and brought back the sun and moon. Nara Aether also helped Aranara heal the Verona contraption, and you're golden and brave Nara, right? But isn't Nara Verona someone from a long time ago? Did Nara Verona not return to Vana? Is Nara Aether a completely different Nara? Can different Nara have similar melodies? Perhaps? I don't know. Arakunti has not met Nara Verna, but Arapandu has talked a lot about her. Her melody must be the same as Nara Aether's. Listening to it will surely bring happiness. Yeah, Paimon's always happy when she's with Aether. If Aether leaves Paimon one day, like Nara Verna left the forest... Arapandu must be waiting for us at the rest stop. Return with Arakunti, Nara Aether. Let's go. Right, let's head back. Okay, interesting. So, you follow Arakunti back to the rest stop. We've gone to all the places Arapandu mentioned. We should be able to get close to the Verona contraption, but the water pillar that was flowing backwards, I couldn't read all of it. So we're supposed to talk to Arapandu here. Nara Aether and Paimon, thank you for helping Aranara. Arapandu senses that the branches blocking the stream in various places have been removed. Oh, so we can go and heal the Verona contraption now, right? Soon, but not yet. The root system is deep underground, and the entrance is in the center of the Verona Straw. The Verona Straw, you've mentioned that before, haven't you, Arapandu? It's a manifestation of the power of the Verona contraption. When it displays its power, it will be taller than the tallest tree in Vana. Nara Aether and Paimon saw it before. Do you mean that place from which the water jets out occasionally? Are we seriously going through the center of that thing? That doesn't look like an entrance. We can't get in. There's no way to get in. Let's select the top option. That's right. What if it activates just as we go in? The water jet is so high, and it looks really powerful too. Paimon can't figure out how we're going to get into its center. Guess we can only get in from above. Yeah, I guess so. Oh. Well, Paimon can fly, but you sure can't. There's like a bunch of tall trees around Paimon. Why? We can just make it stop. It could stop? It couldn't before, but thanks to Nara Aether and Paimon's help, the power of the Verona contraption has been partially restored. Now Aranara can make it stop. Wow, we did such an amazing thing by coincidence. Well, it's not so much of a coincidence, or Paimon is amazing. I'll select that. You're amazing too. Hehe, we're both amazing. Nara Aether, Paimon, let's go together. The green branches have bloomed. It's almost time to bear fruit. Okay. And I will do that in the next video. Instead, now I'm going to continue Tighnari's quest by going back over to Sumeru City and meeting up with the mechanical crab again. Oh, it's not there.
We're here. This should be... Huh? Where's the crab?
And somehow escaped the traps.
Did it secretly scuttle away?
Huh. The traps weren't triggered, so it should still be here. Odd.
Maybe it can camouflage itself. Oh, there it is. Never mind. It's here.
You honored our agreement and waited here until we returned. As such, I'll hold up my end and give you another mechanical part. Keep it safe. I'm not giving you another one if you lose it. Glad you're satisfied. If you want more mechanical parts, take us deeper into the contaminated region. I want to see what happened there. What caused the Avidya forest to become like this?
A very good question. Set off for the contaminated region. Oh, it's pretty close by, isn't it? Right over here.
So this is the contaminated region that everyone's been talking about. Oh, it definitely looks different from normal.
How?
It's like really creepy and suffocating.
Do you feel unwell at all?
Doing fine so far.
Good. It's as I predicted. Elemental power confers a degree of resistance against the contaminated region's influence.
How do you know that?
I haven't entered the contaminated region for a proper investigation, but I've conducted quite a few controlled experiments. My observations during our time here have all but confirmed my hypothesis. Look at these flowers. How are they different from normal?
They're more colorful, or they're brighter? I guess I'll choose
This
that.
flower species is formally known as the Sumeru rose, but it is also known as the ley line lodestar. They're sensitive to ley lines and emit varying amounts of light in response. Excessive brightness indicates a dangerous level of ley line activity in the surrounding area. From the looks of things, the ley lines around here are already out of control.
You're saying the contamination here is coming from ley lines?
I can't confirm that right now, but I think that is the case. Let's take another look around and see if we can discover more clues.
Okay, sure. Let's collect that too, by the way. I see this right here. Strange scenarios. Okay. I didn't know if I was supposed to pick that up or not.
We haven't seen any animals this entire time. The birds used to chirp really loudly, and there were a lot of foxes.
This contaminated region currently appears to have a critical efflux of ley line energy, which is probably the root cause of the patient's cognitive disturbances. Some animals have keen awareness. They sensed something abnormal in this area and fled.
Leaky ley lines sure can cause a lot of damage, huh?
Like how plants have preferred growth conditions, we also gradually habituate to our surrounding environment. Climate, temperature, humidity, intensity of ley line energies. When people live under fixed conditions, they reach a sort of homeostasis with their environment. This equilibrium is broken when the surrounding environment abruptly changes, causing people's bodies to react in abnormal ways. If normal fluctuations in temperature occur, then our bodies automatically adjust. However, the average person cannot adapt to changes in ley line energy, and so they fall ill.
Ah, I see.
Then why are we okay?
I'm not sure why you are, but he and I are fine because our elemental capabilities allow us to adapt to this kind of change. Of course, it's not a good idea to spend too much time in areas with concentrated ley line energy. The only one who can freely traverse this place is probably the mechanical crab. That's about it for the investigation. Help me find an open space. I want to test something.
Okay, right over here. Oh, another flower here. May as well keep collecting those as I see them.
Environment, no wind. Target parameters, normal. Setup complete. Excellent. Looks like it's working.
What is it?
What's this?
A purification device that I made. It can absorb excess ley line energy and temporarily stabilize an area.
What a neat thing! Let's set up more and cover the entire region!
Oh.
I wouldn't mind if that would actually work. Unfortunately, once this contamination is present, it isn't something that a few purification devices can fix. The purification devices have their limits. At best, they can only prevent the contaminated region from expanding temporarily. If we want to permanently eradicate the contamination from the ley line effluents, we'll need to tackle the source.
At the heart of the contaminated region?
That's right.
Oh. Oh, it sounds like something's about to attack us.
Huh? The mechanical crab is acting a little strange.
Something's approaching.
What is it? Oh.
So
those
that's
things.
it. Now that the ley line energy has stabilized, the monsters that had left are starting to return. Get rid of them quickly. Don't let them get close to the purification device.
Okay, sure. That should be easy enough. Here, I'll freeze you. Or not. There. I wonder if some more will appear? No. Okay.
Whew. That's all of them.
Apparently. Oh, there's another one.
Hey! Where are you? Wait for us! Let's hurry and keep up.
Well, I say another one, but another enemy is what I meant. Not another one of those crocodiles.
The mechanical crab went that way. Let's keep up.
Oh, right over there where those are.
Help! Help!
So let's fight these guys. Should be easy enough. Oh, I didn't realize that our elemental first wasn't up. There you go. You know what?
We'll have order.
Let's do that to stun him.
Think you can get away?
Darn it. I wasn't expecting it to leave that area. I don't know what those balls do, but I don't want to be hit by them.
Whirling snow.
Die. Oh, there. Hello, Jassar.
Spare me. Please spare me.
Hey, are you okay?
I'm sure he is. I mean, at least he's alive, right?
These injuries are superficial. Don't move, I'll patch you up.
And he's patching him up.
Who are you all? What happened to those mechanical monsters?
Don't worry, we took care of them.
Oh, good. That's good.
Oh no.
It's a monster! Hurry, attack it!
How do we explain this? Krabby here isn't a bad guy. It heard you shouting for help and brought us here to rescue you.
It's faking it. It has to be. Maybe it's gonna partner up with the other mechanical monsters and kill me. Do you know what's inside the forest? It's all crawling with mechanical freaks. I just came here to pick herbs, but I accidentally went into the contaminated region and almost died. I gotta get out of here. Yes. Yes. I have to escape.
Wow, he sounds like he's going a little nuts.
Be careful. These mechanical life forms are up to no good. It'd be best if you stayed far, far away from them. No wonder the academia wanted to completely ban the existence of mechanical life forms. Those things should be annihilated.
Are you okay?
I don't think so.
His inarticulate speech and bodily tremors indicate psyche disruption. He's been inside the contaminated region for too long.
Ah, that explains things.
We've purified the ley line energy over there. Follow this path out and you'll soon see the village.
Is it safe to send him back to the village as he is?
At that point, someone will bring him to Kale for help. I already prepared medication that will return him to normal.
Okay. It looks like it's expecting something.
So you think you did a good job and want a part as your reward?
Makes sense.
It's so hard to understand.
Alright, regardless of what you're thinking, you did some real good this time. That's why I'll give you another mechanical part. Need any help with it? Guess not. Well, make sure to hang on to it. What was going through your owner's mind when he made you, I wonder? You're like a giant mechanical crab on the outside and a fluffy little hamster on the inside.
Huh.
And also, how do you feel about that person saying that you're as evil as the other mechanical life forms?
Okay, it definitely doesn't understand you.
It seems like it possesses limited understanding only towards matters related to mechanical components. Help others to get parts. That's probably its thought process. As for why it, or rather its owner, is collecting so many components, I'm not sure. It's getting late, so let's set up camp for the night. We'll explore further tomorrow, after a night's rest.
Okay, look for a spot to set up a tent, huh? I'll collect this first, though. Oh. And then I'll climb up there, probably. Yeah, there's Tighnari.
Hey, over here!
Yeah, I see ya.
Come on, you big lummox, raise your head and look up!
Uh-huh. That was uncalled for. Okay, what do you have to say for yourself?
Let's set up camp here.
Alright, Hyman also thinks it's a good spot.
Oh. Any particular reason?
This place is perfect to put a can also set up a cooking pot and cook tons of delicious food.
A very Paimon reason.
You're not wrong, but the primary reason for choosing this place is because its higher elevation keeps us away from the water vapor below. Rainforests are very wet. You should always be careful when spending the night in damp places. For the next tasks at hand, let's divide and conquer. I'll set up the tent, you'll be in charge of making the fire, and Paimon will forage for edibles nearby.
Huh.
Leave it to Paimon. Paimon's a pro.
I'm not expecting that much. Just do what you can.
Thanks to Tighnari's guidance, you safely start a fire.
That's right. You can use rushes to start a fire in the wilderness. Their piths are relatively dry and can be readily set aflame. The downside is that they produce a lot of smoke.
Traveler, Tighnari, Paimon couldn't find any food. Paimon didn't know that rainforest had so many interesting plants until we came here. They were all sort of weird-looking mushrooms, but Paimon didn't know which ones were edible. Paimon also saw wild berries on the ground, and Paimon was gonna fly over and pick them up, but the dead leaves on top suddenly started moving. It freaked Paimon out.
Those were probably dead leaf butterflies. They camouflage as dead leaves to evade predators.
Huh.
My guess is that they mistook you for a bird when you flew over, so they fled. Little did they know that you were more scared than they were. Never mind. The tent's up, so you two go rest. I'll forage for food.
Oh, it brought back food for us.
Oh, you found some already.
You have my gratitude.
Paimon understands it this time. It wants mechanical parts again.
Duh.
Sorry, no part this time.
It looked genuinely shocked.
That task wasn't important enough. If every little thing resulted in a reward, then it might start to take advantage of the system. I'll note little things like this and give a cumulative reward at a later time.
Are you running low on parts?
That is one reason.
It looks really sad.
After some further thought, it might come up with some weird misunderstanding if I don't give it something. All right, here's another for you. I'm off to prepare dinner. We'll take shifts on lookout duty tonight. You two can sleep first. I'll wake you up later.
We need lookouts?
Yes. Even though most animals fled because of the ley lines, we can't completely let down our guard. It's settled then. I'll set up some pest-repelling devices so poisonous insects don't come crawling into the tent. Have a good night. Not too good, though.
Okay, so we're supposed to go into the tent and rest. Let's talk to Tighnari again, though, very fast.
You're still awake.
Yeah. Where's the robot? Okay, I don't see the robot anywhere, so let's just rest.
Paimon's getting sleepy. Is this because of the ley lines? It's been a while since we camped outside like this.
Mm-hmm.
This feels like when we just started adventuring together. Nighty-night.
Mm-hmm. Paimon gradually falls asleep while reminiscing. So what's gonna happen now? Oh.
You're awake earlier than I expected. Did you sleep well?
Very well.
That's good. I was worried that you two wouldn't be able to sleep, so I specially used 2 of my homemade incenses. Don't worry. They're made from all natural ingredients. They have a light fragrance and aren't harmful to the body. Speaking of which, have you seen the crab? It was scampering around over there just now, but I don't know where it went.
Are you wary of it?
So you can tell. My suspicion is less towards the crab and more directed to its unrevealed owner. A ley line effluence of this magnitude occurred without any warning. Someone probably disrupted the natural flow of the ley lines. Until we fully understand the situation, take extra caution. The academia has banned mechanical lifeform research for years, so the origin of these creatures is very suspect.
Banned research? The academia previously conducted research on mechanical lifeforms?
Topics related to mechanical life forms were popular in the Spontama for a time. Some of my juniors had also thrown themselves into such research. They proposed an intriguing idea. Use our knowledge to create a new and practical life form that could help humanity conquer nature. However, no matter which modules or parts are installed, a machine is innately a construct that receives and executes commands. They can never possess self-awareness like us or other living organisms. In their pursuit to discover the differences between mechanical and biological life forms, zealous researchers performed unregulated vivisections and other absurdly cruel experiments on animals. Research on mechanical life forms was thus banned. The irony is that the researchers became even more impetuous afterward. Who knows? Maybe this subject will be unbanned in a few years.
Do you not like this area of research?
That's a difficult question to answer. I'm interested in the topic of mechanical life, but I don't like the researchers' attitudes.
Anything in particular, or...?
It's just my personal opinion. My ancestors and the Valuka Shuna of the desert coexisted together and supported one another. The bloodline of my people was born from this symbiotic relationship. So to me, all life is important. To understand life, you must first respect it. Life is not an expendable commodity, and knowledge should not be wielded like a scepter. These are the points of contention I have with some researchers, and why I left the academia. By placing yourself above other life forms, what kind of results do you expect to get from researching pure life with impure intentions?
I understand what you mean.
Really? Well, I'm glad to hear it. Coffee? Did you prepare this for us?
It looks like it wants a reward again.
All right. Seeing that you're working so hard to help out, I'll give you another part. You're not planning on using it. Many of your own parts are critically degraded, and you're running low on power. All right. Suit yourself. Oh, and thanks for the coffee, but I'm about to go to sleep. Leave it with him. The night watch is yours. Stay safe.
See you, Tighnari. Interesting. Once this cutscene is done, I'm gonna go over to,
Sorry. Paimon slept through the entire night.
I'm gonna go over to continue the Archon quest after this. Anyways, it's okay.
Really? You're not mad? Don't worry. Paimon will be sure to stay awake next time.
Good morning, Traveler and Paimon. Quick question. Do you feel off at all?
I'm a little dizzy.
Me too. The farther in we go, the closer we get to the source of the ley line effluence. We'll be heading out earlier today. I'll take down the tent.
Is there something we can do?
Extinguish our fire so we don't set the entire forest aflame.
Sounds like a good idea.
Also, retrieve the pest-repelling devices from last night. We don't want to affect the ecosystem here.
Got it! Paimon will take care of the fire.
I'll retrieve the pest-repelling devices.
All right. Let's meet back here later.
Aren't these the, yeah, that's it. There's one right there.
Guess it'll have to wait until we return.
What's going on?
I also just remembered that I forgot to apply essential oil to my tail. You probably noticed that it isn't as glossy as usual.
No, but I don't see it.
Perhaps one night doesn't make too much of a difference. I'll make a new blend when we get back. It should make up for last night. I should have some leftover herbs from last month.
Okay. Oh, we can talk to Paimon too.
How do you put out a fire?
With some water. I don't know. Let's collect this. And last night's pest-repelling devices are recovered.
All right. It's about time to head out. As we go further in, we may encounter more berserk machines. The effects of the ley lines will also increase. If you're struggling, it would be wise to avoid conflict. Try to conserve as much energy as possible until we reach the source of the contamination.
Okay. And that'll be in the next video, obviously. So let's go ahead and go over and talk to Candace. As you approach the village chief's house, Sino asks Isak to wait nearby.
Super vigilant. Is this what all the Matra are like?
Ah, you're back already.
We just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
Huh? You knew this would happen?
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden, I still noticed him eavesdropping outside the window. He really wants to get his grandfather back. Isak's parents were both Aramite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after finding employment in the city. He was raised by his grandfather. Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa passed away. Isak was still very young at the time, so various families in the village took turns caring for him so he could survive. Later, an elderly mad scholar arrived at the village. Isak thought the scholar bore a striking resemblance to his grandfather, and thus often spied on the man. However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech. Although Isak referred to the man as his grandpa, he was afraid and didn't dare to approach him. One summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling grandpa suddenly calmed down and seemed to become more lucid. He even noticed Isak hiding in the distance. So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the village, where he patiently taught the boy the names of the stars, and accompanied Isak until he fell asleep. The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa again, only to realize his grandpa no longer recognized him. However, even so, Grandpa retained his calm expression. It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy, but appeared to be living in his own world, almost as if he were sleepwalking. Isak was thrilled that his grandpa was able to find peace, and would follow him all the time, asking him things like, "Grandpa, want me to take you somewhere fun?" Or, "Grandpa, could you tell me stories about the stars again?"
All this somehow just makes Paimon feel really sad. It seems like they both deserve so much better.
Perhaps. Nearly everyone who lives in the desert has some form of hardship or regret. But even so, we must still continue on with our lives. It's also my reason for fighting. I must continue to protect this land.
Lucid Grandpa was probably Nahida. She must have soothed the other mad scholars as well. From the look on Sino's face, he's probably connected the dots as well.
Maybe the people have always had a considerate god watching over them.
Huh? What did you say, Sino?
No, nothing. As long as Isak keeps his word and doesn't get in our way, we can take him along.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for. Please accept my thanks on Isak's behalf, Sino.
Hey, Isak! Oh, it's you guys! We've cleared everything up. Let's go find your grandpa! Really? Wow! Thank you so much!
Your grandpa will be found safe and sound.
Yeah!
Alright. Let's ask the local residents some questions first.
Sounds like a plan. Dreams and Emptiness Deception has been completed, huh? And now the next part is called King Deshret and the Three Magi, the Missing Village Keepers. So we gotta go talk to the locals. There's one over here.
Excuse me, did you happen to see where the missing scholars went?
You mean the village keepers? Oh, let me think. When I was eating dinner the other day, I saw one of them by the side of the road, muttering away and eating mushrooms and tree roots.
Yeah.
They shouldn't go around eating that kind of stuff.
Okay. Did you notice anything else?
Anything else? No, I think that's all I have to tell you. Sorry.
Okay. Where's the next person? Right up there, okay.
The scholars that have gone missing. Have you seen them?
Those eyes.
Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Don't change the subject.
Right. You were asking about the the Mad Scholars. I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night. But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
Do you also think Grandpa and the others are good people?
Grandpa? Oh, hello there. It's little Isak. You mean that nice man who looks like your grandpa's long-lost twin, right? He was actually the one who protected my house. I saw it with my own eyes. He happened to be staying near my house that day and was doing something with his hands on the ground. It still feels pretty surreal now that I think back on it. Did someone teach them how to do that? Well, whatever the case, I'll always be thankful to him and whoever taught him to look out for others. I'm pretty sure that if I ever went mad, I wouldn't be able to do anything like that.
Gotcha. Thank you.
So far, we still don't really have anything concrete. Let's go to the next person just a little ways over this way.
Sir, have you seen my grandpa recently? You know, the one who likes to sit and space out near the village entrance.
Oh, well, if it isn't Isak. Oh, your grandpa, huh? It's been a while. The last time I saw him, he was spacing out by the road as usual. I went and asked him if he'd like any of the food I had prepared, despite my wife's protests. Like many people, she's really quite terrified of them. And speaking of my wife, she's still always complaining about how I don't make enough mora. Might explain why she's always mad at me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for taking care of him.
It was nothing. You're looking for him, right? Did he go for a walk and get lost?
Yeah.
That's no good. Well, once you found him, come by my place again and I'll cook a little something for the both of you. I've known you since you were very young. So as far as I'm concerned, you're family. Please feel free to come by anytime.
Wow, what a nice guy.
Hey, he's pretty nice.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Huh?
What's wrong, Sino? Did something happen?
Don't say anything for now. Isak, stay here. Let's head over there. Stay quiet as you move.
Okay, sure. King Deja and the three Magi. Are there Eremites nearby or something that are gonna mess with us? Probably are. Oh wait, there's a person here. Oh, it's just him.
Listen, see if you can make out what they're saying.
Have you heard? The mighty King Deshret, the sovereign of our faith, will soon return to this world.
Yes, of course I have. King Deshret is the one and only true ruler of this land. I've never believed in any other gods. Still, you say he's coming back, but it sure doesn't feel like life's about to change around here anytime soon. What's your proof?
Haven't you noticed? The village has been getting more deranged scholars than ever. Delavar was saying that many people also went insane just before the fall of King Deshret's civilization in ancient times. We don't quite know why, but it seems like there's some sort of connection between insanity and King Deshret. Isn't it a sign of King Deshret's power that all the mad scholars have disappeared? If you ask me, they must have been chosen as the final sacrifice for King Deshret's resurrection.
Huh. Now that you say it, that does make some sense. Does this mean our lives are finally going to take a turn for the better?
Well, that's kind of an awful thing to say, isn't it?
Exactly. Those city folks will get what's coming to them.
Now, repeat everything you've just said from the very beginning.
Huh? Who are you? Where did you come from?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Sino here.
Bro, this guy's something else. Just look at his eyes. One wrong move, and he's gonna flay us alive.
Let's not get on his bad side, okay? I am no match for this guy.
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about King Deshret's resurrection.
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day and heard others talking about a rumor that the madmen will disappear and that King Deshret will return to this land. I'm not making this up, I swear!
Hey, go on. Keep talking.
It's true. It's all true, sir. We desert folk have had more than enough of those people at the academia. They keep sending us all their mad scholars and won't let us have a good life. Would you want to live like this if you were in our place? The radicals were even more thrilled than me when they heard the news. We're all praying for King Deshret's speedy return. Delavar also said that once King Deshret returns to our side, it's only a matter of time before we conquer the land on the other side of the wall. They're all willing to serve under King Deshret and fight for a share of the glory.
Is that so?
Seems like he still wants to know more. Keep talking.
Got it. At first, I told myself it was just the drink talking, but then all the mad scholars vanished without a trace, just as the rumors said. Please, don't beat me up just for mentioning these rumors. If I'm guilty, then everyone else around here is also guilty. I'm just saying what the others said.
The people here really like King Deshret, but dislike the Dendro Archon.
The academia is probably the true target of their hatred.
Where is this radical person you talked about?
I haven't run into him over the past few days, so he probably hasn't been around the village. What about you, man? Have you seen him at all?
No, not at all. We wouldn't dare lie to you. He's really not here right now.
Sounds like you're not too close with the radicals.
No, of course not. All we know are their names.
I have many ways to stop you from talking. And many others to stop you from sending warning messages. So you'd best just stay home and hope I don't hear of you trying to contact anybody. Don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of this. Try something foolish, and even Candace won't be able to protect you.
Yes, got it. We'll do just as you say.
That scared Paimon half to death. Cyno is pretty terrifying.
Good thing I'm not one of your enemies.
He didn't try to reassure us at all. It's like he's used to hearing that. Well, Paimon bets lots of people have told him that before.
Well, the more reason for you to not get on his bad side.
I heard that.
Sorry.
It's part of being a Matra. The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. But we need to check a few more places.
Maybe we could check the scholars' homes? Maybe we'll find something there.
Very well.
Isaac! I'm here.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you there. Just follow me.
Okay. So we need to follow him.
Join the Aramites.
It's always funny how they run. I imagine that that's the house right there.
Grandpa, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers.
That's not the house.
Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa. Well, this is where Grandpa usually stays. There sure isn't much here.
What's that smell? Cyno, did you catch a faint whiff of incense?
No.
Incense? Please don't say it's the same one as before.
It's definitely that one.
But are you okay? Are you getting dizzy or need to lie down?
There's a scent that you can sense, but I can't.
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell. Thankfully, Tighnari saved the day. And then he gave us a long lecture to explain all about how it worked.
So, you know Tighnari?
Huh? You know him too? Are you two friends?
Yes. Now that I concentrate, I can also make out the scent of incense.
Wait, surely Tighnari didn't lecture you too.
No. No need.
I can't handle this scent very well.
Did you first encounter this scent at Tighnari's house?
No, it was in the forest where a scholar was meditating.
In the forest. From a scholar.
Let's keep looking for more clues. It'd be more efficient if we split up. Let's talk to Isak.
Oh, where did Grandpa go? Please come home, Grandpa.
I feel bad for him. What about you? Hey, let me talk to him. Ah, darn it. Wait a second. Could I talk to him? Oh, I can observe footprints. These footprints are at least rather clear. So they want us to go that way. And he's going that way. But what about up here? Anything up here? I'm supposed to go talk to Sino. Oh, I can get that up there. Well, maybe. Okay, yeah. I don't want to fight you guys. And the battle music is back for some reason. Okay. Awkward
What are you
pause.
looking for, Sino?
Here it is. Take a look right here.
Paimon doesn't see anything.
Although the traces have been completely buried in the sand, there are footprints here, from the size and shape. They belong to an adult male. This pattern is a common one from this area. Local shoes. This was probably someone from the village. The scent is quite faint, but still extant. The footprints head in the direction of the door.
You mean someone else has been here?
But who would come looking for Grandpa? He doesn't have any friends.
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the incense.
Lured him away? So that's what happened.
Huh? So you can lure someone away with just a scent?
You get lured away by food all the time. Yeah, I'll slash that.
Hey, what's wrong with liking good food? Everyone's got something they love in life.
Exactly. Most scholars are fond of incense, since the smell supposedly helps them clear their minds and discover new knowledge. Even deep within the clutches of madness, they still yearn for their knowledge-seeking days, and will follow the scent whenever it presents itself.
No, Grandpa. So, someone's taking advantage of their weakness? Huh. Still, why would anyone want to abduct all the scholars?
Is it to resurrect King Deshret?
Are the rumors really true?
That's the only lead we have so far.
Could the disappearance of all the mad scholars have something to do with the radicals?
It's highly likely.
Please, you have to save my Grandpa. Grandpa's never done anything wrong. Please help him. Sounds like we'd better help get him back. Don't you worry, Isak. We won't let whoever took him get away with it.
Let's head to Aru Village and inform Candace and the others about what we learned here. After that, we'll set off to find the scholars.
Okay, but we'll be doing that in the next video. So thanks for watching. The next time I play, I'll be starting off the video with the Aranara quest. I think that this is the one, A Prayer for Rain, and the I can't remember how to pronounce that name. And then the quest, Tighnari story quest, and then of course the Archon quest. So see you next time. Thanks again, and bye-bye.